I'm good at talking.
You're a big talker. I heard.
I'm a big.
How sad were you last night?
What?
That L.
Dude.
That L.
I was fired. I was like thinking
I've never seen you so juiced
lose
up
cards
and nervous.
I was shaking. All right, what's up, guys? It's Hayden here. I'm with Connor Derrickson, the pickleball trainer.
That's it.
And today we're gonna work on some like basic warm-ups, like how I warm up, how he can get my warm-up routine, get that in your game. And then we're gonna work on a few different shots. I think we're gonna work on the backhand roll, cross-court dink.
We'll see where it goes from there.
No.
What is my duper?
What is your duper?
What's my duper?
I'd put you at a.
What does duper say?
Is it at like a? It's either like 4.4 to 4.6. Is that it?
It's a 4.8.
It's a 4.8. That's inflated. All right, so we're gonna start with dinks, just not like that, just back and forth. I'd say hit like 30 dinks depending on how much time you have. Just back and forth, move it around. Just get warm with different shots. You know, put the Tui in there. I'm getting cooked over here.
Cooked.
At the beginning, I can already tell like you're not moving to the ball. Like you're reaching a lot using your length, which is good. But for me, smaller guy, I think I make less errors by getting to the ball. If I'm reaching, you know, it's a lot of wrist, arm. That's less consistent than getting to it and being behind the ball. You know what I mean? Like
That's
less
solid.
wrist. Less wrist is more consistent for everyone playing pickleball, starting pickleball. All right, so next after our dinks, we're gonna have Connor go to the midcourt. We're gonna, you know, just get a little bit more feel from the midcourt, hit a few resets, and then when we feel good, we're gonna move back to the baseline and hit drops and drives. But this is mostly just for your feel. You just wanna get the feel of the ball, you know? So with resets, there's a few different things like you can do. There's like a Colin Johns aspect, like where you hunker down and like move only your torso basically. And then there's like me or like a Tardio where you're like moving, like trying to hit a more aggressive shots and create from it. So it all depends on like the play style and what you like. But you know, for beginners and players coming up, I think it's best if you hunker down and just make balls. Making balls is like that. You're gonna get better. You're gonna win games by making balls. Nice. God, you're dialed. It's insane. It's like Colin over there.
So good, bro. 4.4?
He hasn't missed.
I'm a 4.4?
What?
Ah!
Oh, there he is. There he is. A lot of variety is very challenging. You know, if I hit the ball in the same spot, you're going to make more balls. So I'm just mixing it around, making it move a little bit. Yeah, so you can move back to the baseline now. I don't know. I usually hit like 10 drops, try to get him in the kitchen or, you know, dipping below the net. And then I'll hit 10 drives, you know.
Okay.
Nice. All right, yeah, you can start hitting some drives now.
Drive is absent.
Nice.
What backhand drive? What backhand drive?
Oh!
That's a bag. Oh!
We need to get you a Franklin.
Yeah.
All right, when you feel good with these, start making your way in, and I try not to miss when I'm coming in like that.
Okay.
I just want to get like a rhythm. Like it's all about
Feel.
getting to the net. You know what I mean? So you can hit a drive and then try to come in. You know what I mean? Yeah. Reset, come, and then hit a couple dinks. Your partner or you can hit a couple speed ups, whatever feels natural. But then your partner would start moving back. So now we'll just go to forehand and backhand dinks, get those warmed up. Yeah, so let's focus on getting to the ball, right? And getting behind the ball. I'm tight.
Camera makes people tight.
I'm not made for it.
Aye, there it is.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, this guy's money. This guy's moving me.
So hold up. What about like foot placement? Like, cause I mean, obviously if people watch, you're like here.
Right.
You obviously in mixed, people are like here. Where should most people be?
For a more like simple answer, I would say always have your left side player with the forehand take more of the court. So with me, when I play with Fed, I'm taking a lot of this, but that's only because I have like a backhand where I can go any part of the court. Like beginners, like starting out, like you just want your you want to stay in your side basically, and you know 4-0, 4-5, like the left side player can come over, take a couple. Like if you're coming all the way over here and you pop one up, like the whole court's open. You know, it's not worth it. That's right.
My bad.
No, you're good.
When you're throwing some nasty roll at me, like,
Right.
should I be trying to roll that back only if I'm super consistent, or should I just kind of like knife that back?
No, so when someone like, let's just say, so when I play Kwong, he's gonna have that nasty backhand roll that's like rolling me everywhere. The main thing that you want to do is hunker down on this line and either volley, or if he hits one that bounces, you want to step back and neutralize with a slice either to the middle or up this line. Probably not up the line, middle of this box in front of you. Trying to be aggressive on an aggressive ball causes a lot of pop-ups and errors, and we don't want that. Hit some rolls at me, Connor.
All right.
So you want to hunker down on the line and try to volley it back in if you can.
Yeah, you will.
Try to hit one with that. See, there's the bounce. Just a slice back. You know what I mean? Nice. There you go. Yep. See, I'm neutralizing it. I'm not threatened. If I'm letting this ball bounce, I'm screwed. So hit one. If I'm like trying to, oh no, you're good.
My bad.
If I'm here trying to let it bounce, I'm off the line now. It opens up everything, you know? He could speed up, hit an aggressive dink like he did. So you want to try to stay on your line and neutralize. So see that last ball is why you try to hunker down, especially with you, Connor. Your arms are so long.
Yeah.
You can just get out there and volley the ball back.
Yeah.
And it puts pressure on them. You're volleying the ball, you know? People, if you're volleying, you can speed up, you know what I mean?
Because I took that like
so
back
yeah,
here.
you're back there. I mean, and then you gave me a pop-up, and then
Yeah.
it's like, you know, you can punish the next one. Try to stay up there. Nice, yeah. There you go. So next part of this, after your dinks, you're just going to want to hit some volleys with your partner, get your hands warmed up. Yeah. Yeah. Just like that.
Sorry. Pretty down.
To keep it more consistent, but you want it a little bit faster, I just take a step in and hit the same shot. You know, nothing too fast. Just keep hitting the same shot, and it just cuts down your reaction time a little bit.
Look at those hands by Hayden.
Look at this guy. It's a Franklin pop right here.
Does this guy hit a forehand ever?
No. Never. All right. So we're gonna go to serves and returns. Everyone talks about like thirds being the most important part of like the game. Me personally, that I've started to realize with pro pickleball, serves and returns are so important. If you're hitting a deep serve, it's gonna cause them to hit a shorter return, which makes the third easier. And if you're hitting a great return, the thirds are gonna be a lot harder. So a good return gives the opponent a harder third, which is good for you, and then hitting a good serve gives you an easier return. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's just focus on depth here.
Dang! Smother
Nice.
me.
So in these warm-ups, you really want to go for your serve. I can't miss. Let me do a long one.
They're kind of nasty right now. Dude!
There was a long one. I usually just hit the baseline. So when I'm warming up my returns, here, serve one. I want to hit through the ball and take a couple steps forward just to mimic your play in the game. That's what you're going to do. You want to warm that up. So he serves, hit, and run through it, right? On returns, you want as much depth as you can. Try to hit it within 2 feet of the baseline is a good start. Margins get smaller as you get better. So with a deep serve, depending on how much room you have, you want to start as far back as possible. And so Connor, you're on your back foot when you're hitting that return. Connor's like this. Serve, and he's returning like this on his back foot. You want to recognize the serve wherever it is, either first step back and then forward through the ball, or just straight forward. You always want to have forward momentum through the ball. So let's try that. Recognize where it is, split step. Yeah.
All right, I got this.
Nice.
Nope.
You got to connect a little better though.
Yeah,
You missed it.
It's pretty malo.
Really put your body through it. Nice, that's better. There you go. I think that does it on the warm-up.
Yeah.
So if I was training for an hour, I would do it's all about the basics. I would do 20 minutes of dinks and drops, 20 minutes of serves and returns, and then I'd probably do a lot of kitchen games at the front with speed ups and attacks.
All right.
So you want to get into that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Play to 5, everything goes here.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
We're gonna restart. 0-0. There you go. Nice, that's good. Whether you hit the best speed up in the world, like you still need to be ready for that next shot. Balls come back out of nowhere.
Okay.
So.
It's hard to like look at him not try against me.
All right, 1-0.
Damn it, he's fast.
Nice.
That wasn't very.
He pounded his chest? Oh my God.
That wasn't very 4-4 like of me, but whatever.
Nice, way to move your feet. Nice. Yeah, there you go.
Way in. Way in.
Just dinks only here.
Dinks?
Yeah, just dinks only.
Okay.
So let's work on, we'll do one person rolls and one person slices, right? Okay, so I'll start out rolling, and your goal is to either volley and not let the ball, like if the ball is bouncing right here, you're in trouble,
Okay.
right? You're gonna be too slow getting back and you're gonna pop up the ball. So work on reaching out and taking that roll out of the air and neutralizing the point.
Okay.
So I'll only go to your back end. Nice.
Still kind of like.
You're coming away from it. Stay low and get through it.
I felt that.
Yeah. Nice. That's so good. Nice.
Aye.
Nice. That's so good. It's money.
Yeah. He saw my backhand dink.
Stretch me out a little bit, Connor.
Stretch you out. I can't, bro. This kid's like 5 foot tall and takes everything out of the air still. I don't get it.
There you go. Roll it, roll it. There,
Ah!
That's money.
Let's go!
That's money. Yeah, there it is. It's like,
Whoa, good
yeah,
tip.
that's it. Nice. Just brush it. Brush it less. Less backswing. Just through it. That's it.
I like that though. Yeah, that feels way like just less.
Nice. Yeah, so you're trying to hit like, if you're looking at the ball, if you want to come closer, like instead of hitting the ball like this, you know, like through the ball like a ground stroke, you want to like cup it almost, come around the ball. Yeah, you know what I mean?
On the outside.
On the outside of the ball.
Okay.
That's so good.
Yo.
Nice.
Oh, that's way different.
Nice. That's money.
4-9. Instant.
This guy just went out. Oh, that was bad. So you went through that one. That's the one.
I did. That one
He
too.
hit the ball square. You want to hit the ball on the outside. That's actually good. I feel like I helped.
It actually really did. No.
That's the outside leg. You can come around a little bit better.
Instead of.
Outside.
Okay.
Let it come to you.
Let it get deeper.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deeper in your stance. Yeah, yeah. It's good work.
Okay.
Nice. Nice. If you're taking the ball in front of your stance, like forehand side, there's one place you can go, and that's cross, right? There's no way you can take this ball up the line,
Yeah.
right? So with like speeding up and stuff, if you're taking the ball here rather than here, you can go then up
Anywhere.
the line. You know, you can start moving the ball around a little bit more. Speed up, lob, do whatever.
Off the bounce with the backhand. 2 hands. Are you open or closed stance?
Mostly when I'm hitting a speed up, here, I'll show you. When I'm hitting a speed up, it's more like your stance is at like, what is that, a 45?
Yeah.
Like the right foot's at a 45.
Okay.
Like
So
pretty,
more
pretty
open.
open. Pretty
Yeah.
open, yeah. You're not like this.
Yeah.
You know, you can't take the ball back that way.
That's what. Well, that's what I guess what I was gonna say is like if you do that, I feel like it's just more harder to like come back and counter. For
That, and there's only 2 places you can go. You can only go
Oh.
line and middle. Pickleball can get pretty physical, I feel like.
It can. It's like what I preach to people. Ah,
That's like 7-0 by now.
sorry. He made one,
Boom.
finally. Finally made one.
So you have any questions on the forehand? All right, guys, so this was the basic drilling / warm-up routine you guys need to sharpen your game up. If we were together, I'd go a little more personal on what you need to work on. If you're interested in that, stay tuned. I have some one-on-one virtual coaching coming soon.
Appreciate
All right,
it.
bro.
I'm gonna lock in on that backhand.
Yeah,
This kid's way better than Travis
yeah.
at teaching and game.